So welcome everyone and thank you all for joining our webinar. And today we will be discussing the Facebook Digital Marketing Certificate, which is offered through LSU Online and Continuing Education. So today on the agenda, we're going to do some introductions. Then we are going to kind of explain what the Facebook Digital Marketing Certificate is, what careers this program can prepare students for, how the program is structured, and then we will be getting a platform demo from Pathstream as well as a Q&A. If at any point throughout our presentation you have questions, please post them at the bottom and we will get to them at the end of our presentation. So first, our introductions. My name is Madison Foss, and I am a program coordinator here at LSU Online and Continuing Education. I have been with LSU Professional Development for just over a year now. I will be a coordinator for the Facebook Digital Marketing Certificate. And then a little later on, we are going to be hearing from our instructor, Victor Canada, who will be the instructor for this certificate program. So LSU Online and Continuing Education offers more than 100 online degrees and certificates that stack together to help achieve your career goals. So what we mean when we say they are stackable. So for example, you can come in and take some of our just-in-time training, which then can go into certificates or microcredit programs, and then on it builds from there. You are also able to come in at any point in this pyramid, but you just have to make sure you meet the prereqs for that specific program. So now I will pass it to Nina from Pathstream to give a little bit more about our certificate program.
Hi, everyone. Excited to be with you today. Thanks, Madison. So I was a high school teacher and curriculum leader prior to my role now, and then went on to take some business school courses where I realized that I had a deep interest in marketing. So feel really grateful that I'm now able to combine those interests in marketing and curriculum to my role as the Learning Design Experience Manager for the Digital Marketing Certificate. So I'm excited to share with you some of my insights about the certificate. So as a brief overview, I'll talk through kind of how the course was developed alongside subject matter experts, what tools you'll learn, and also what jobs you'll be prepared for by taking the certificate. As an overview, we built these courses in collaboration with Facebook, a company I'm sure we're all familiar with and who has a really large role in the digital marketing space. Our goal is really to prepare upskillers, so folks who are either trying to find a new job or just gain more skills to apply to their current job by building hands-on experiences with relevant digital marketing tools like Google Analytics. And like I mentioned, we partnered with Facebook, not just because they're popular and we all know them, but because their tools like Facebook Ads Managers are ones that you'll likely come across in a digital marketing role. And if not those exact tools, you'll likely be using analogous ones where you can transfer your knowledge that you learn in these courses. And one of the big things I just wanted to touch on is that the projects in these courses were designed to be aligned to what you'll do on the job. So you can end up saving them and showing them to prospective employers, which I think is an exciting thing to extend beyond these courses. So in each certificate, we say that you'll be job ready in 3 courses. You're preparing for a career in the very wide and growing field of digital marketing. At the end of your 3 courses, you'll earn a badge co-branded from Facebook and LSU, which I think is great to have 2 widely recognized names on your resume. And you'll also have 10 hours of career navigation content to help you boost your resume, network, all of the important job searching skills. So on the online platform, which I'll demo in a bit, we offer projects and labs where you actually are using tools like Facebook Ads Manager, Google Analytics, Google Sheets, and Google Slides. So unlike some other online learning experiences, you're actually getting your hands on to these labs and practicing work that you would do as a digital marketer, and then getting personalized feedback from instructors who are subject matter experts themselves. So you're probably wondering what careers this program prepares you for. So I'll talk through a little bit about the ways that you can upskill through the certificate. Most broadly, we say that after taking this certificate, you're ready to pursue an entry-level job or internship in the field of digital marketing. There are lots of roles with lots of different titles, but some that might come up for you are digital marketing specialist or social media manager. In addition to finding a new job, we've also found students are able to apply digital marketing to their current job or pursue a promotion in their current company by using their new skills. Just some data about the field of digital marketing. In the last 12 months, we've seen 300,000 job posting for digital marketing roles. So this is certainly something, with available roles, it's a kind of a hot field. We've also seen a 20% growth in jobs requiring digital marketing skills in the last 5 years. So that might be a role that's exclusively doing digital marketing or one that involves it. And furthermore, over 50% of all marketing expenditure in the US goes to digital marketing, and that we expect that number to continue growing. So digital marketing is definitely, the place that you want to be focusing within the broad field of marketing. The career services we offer kind of come in two chunks. One is throughout your course experience, where you'll have that career-aligned curriculum that I talked about, as well as a weekly newsletter with targeted job opportunities in your area or in your field of study. During the final, so the third course, you'll start to get access to our more extensive career services, which include resume and LinkedIn profile review by certified resume reviewers, one-on-one career coaching calls with folks to support you through your journey, networking support, which can involve connections to job boards and staffing agencies that we have partnerships with. We also offer mock interview prep, those badges I mentioned to share on LinkedIn, and then also supplemental content if you're interested in doing some freelance work on the side or to add to your resume.
Thank you, Nina. So you may be wondering kind of how our program is structured and what the students will learn. So our program, so the Facebook Digital Marketing Certificate is a self-paced asynchronous course, and you have up to 6 months to complete it. This certificate consists of 3 courses, and you have 6 weeks for each of those courses. So the first course is Foundations of Strategy and Marketing, and then you would go into Marketing, Analytics, and Performance Optimization, which is where you learn to kind of interpret data and being able to see the results of, adding that into Google Sheets, Google Slides, all of those sorts of things. And then you have social media marketing, which you use the Facebook audience insight tools, and then you are able to create a social media campaign outline. And then we are also launching February 1st, our advanced Facebook digital marketing certificate, which as well is self-paced, and you have up to 6 months to complete it. And it consists of 3 courses that you have 6 weeks each course. This has your marketing, content strategy, and branding, which you use case studies to kind of help see the distinctions between content marketing and advertisements. And then you have search and display advertising, which goes into more detail on really how you would use search engines to help your digital campaign strategy. And then email marketing, which it shows you, how to use email marketing as a campaign strategy and how you can get the results and meet your objectives. So what are your options? So we have your Facebook Digital Marketing Certificate as well as the Advanced Facebook Digital Marketing Certificate. You also receive these micro credentials, which can be added to your LinkedIn. And the next slide will be just a little video to show how you can add your micro cred to your LinkedIn page. So now I will turn it over to our instructor, Victor Canada.
Hi, everybody. I'm really happy to be here, and I'm just super excited about this course. I have a love for digital marketing, and my digital marketing origin story really starts or was impacted by an apple, a gate, wood, and a call. So the apple represents New York. We call it the Big Apple. I'm originally from the Lower East Side of Manhattan. And of course, Madison Avenue's in Manhattan, which is the mothership of all things advertising and marketing. So I was very influenced by that and the creativity that comes from that world. So the gate represents what I learned growing companies. What I discovered as I was growing companies, and I'm talking everything from a solopreneur or mom and pop, all the way up to Fortune 500 companies, as they grow, you realize that without strategy, without marketing, and without operational excellence, if they're missing any one of those, the growth won't be sustained or they'll certainly not achieve what they're hoping to achieve. So I learned that, and that was the gateway to kind of a bigger world for me. The wood comes from my amazing wife. She formed a nonprofit after Hurricane Katrina that took the trees that fell from the hurricane and turned them into sculptures that they could sell for rebuilding projects in their nonprofit. So after that wound down, which was right around a decade ago, she asked me a very important question that started all of this for me. She asked me, is social media consulting uh, a career? Is that something that people actually do? Is that a business? So of course, that led me to the phone. So I called my friends in New York and my question, hey, tell me about social media. Is this a thing? And of course, they told me that social media was influencing everything on the East Coast. I found out the same about the West Coast. So that immediately told me that that was a journey that I wanted to be on. I was already excited about it. So that was my origin. Now, for the journey, what I discovered as I was walking along this path or really running, because it's really exciting world out there once you start getting into it. A decade or so ago, it wasn't as vibrant or engaging as it is today. But on my first day on Twitter a decade ago, I asked a question that connected me to a gentleman who was very helpful to me, and we became fast friends over the years. I had no idea, because of the way Twitter works at the time, I had no idea he was the top consultant for a major computer company back then that was in crisis. Today, they're flourishing over 60 billion in revenue, and that company is Fortune 100. And I met this guy because of a tweet of all things. So that told me just how powerful social media can be. Doesn't matter who you are or what you're about, you can find connections and people that are like minded with you. And that's exciting for business. As a matter of fact, for industry, I learned that and had the opportunity to help industry associations, especially here in Louisiana, use social media listening, is what we call it, for economic development. How to take startup companies and help them to use social media, digital marketing as a test kitchen for their minimum viable product and see how that's going to go. All manner of industries all over the country. I've had opportunities to be a keynote speaker. One of my favorite ones was for a refrigeration and logistics association. In other words, the people who figure out how to get groceries from the manufacturer to the grocery store. Can you imagine? What do you talk to them about for social media? I had a lot of fun that day, that's for sure. But in addition to that, I can remember the whole finance industry and insurance industry. Their hands were tied because of all the rules from the SEC and FINRA about what they could say and couldn't say. So I had the opportunity to help them work that out and figure out how to get their messaging through social media. And of course, traditional business to consumer stuff like luxury automobiles or second screen experiences for movies and TV shows. I've just had so much fun. Never in a million years would I have guessed that I was going to be doing all these cool things in these past 10 years. And I don't think we've seen anything yet. So the future is super bright. And that's what makes me so excited about this course. And I'm over time, so my apologies, but I just have to say real quick, I love how this course is structured because it doesn't even matter what tools or platforms or new things like Clubhouse come out in the future. You're going to be able to apply what you learn in the course to whatever tool it is because it's basically tool agnostic, even though it's called the Facebook Digital Marketing Certificate. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm super excited about it. I can't wait to work with you in the course. And I love it when you get a light bulb moment or you want to talk to me about ideas and techniques that you're trying out with your real world projects. Look, we're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be great. And sorry I went over time. It's all yours, Madison.
Thank you, Victor. So now I'll pass it over back to Nina to show us a platform demo.
Thanks, Madison. I'm going to share my screen here. So I'm sure all of you are curious, we're talking about this custom platform that we use. I'm sure all of you are curious to see what that actually looks like. So I'll do a walkthrough here of one of our projects, which, as I mentioned, are they're very job aligned. So things that you'll actually be doing on the job. And they come at the end of each section in the course to allow you to apply what you just learned. So this comes from the first certificate, the marketing analytics course. And you can see here that there are 8 different parts in the project. And let's start the first part. So you'll first go into the lab and select Launch Lab. And then you can see here, just make sure you can actually see, you can see here that you have your instructions in this left-hand toolbar. So that's, you can go step by step and really make sure that you understand how to do each step of the project. And then in here, whether or not you're familiar with Google Sheets, this is a really important and kind of like basic tool to be using as a digital marketer. So we have you practice in some labs before this, but I wanted to show you that how we kind of integrate the tools into the platform. So you'll see here, you have these reports over here, and then you'll be working, applying the new formulas and functions that you learned about to calculate some of these important metrics, build some visualizations for your boss in this case to complete this project part. So again, this is kind of the format that we use for every course. And let me just see if I can show you this full part. So for every course, it'll be a somewhat different tool. Google Analytics is clearly the tool that makes sense for the marketing analytics course. But for example, in the social media marketing course, you'll actually be going into, what you would see here would be Facebook Ads Manager, and then instructions for how to move along and complete your project there. So a really well integrated way, you don't have to be clicking through a million tabs to be following along and using these tools. And Madison, I'll pass it back over to you.
Thank you, Nina. So now we are to our question and answers portion of our program. So if y'all have any questions, please put them into the chat. I can just go over some of our frequently asked questions. So we have what are my financing options? So each course is $11.90, or you can go for the full certificate program, which is $24.99. Another option is you can try to seek reimbursement from your employers. And then we also are offering a career change scholarship right now. So if that is something you would be interested in, please reach out to us and we can see if you would qualify for that scholarship. So how much time can I expect to commit to this course? So our programs are designed for full-time working or studying adults. So we expect students to commit about 10 to 15 hours per week per course throughout the certificate. And then are there any prereqs? So we do not have any prereqs for these certificates, but students should have at least a high school degree or an equivalent. And it is recommended that they have at least a high school level in math topics such as algebra and statistics. Definitely, if you have any questions, please just reach out and we are happy to help. Any questions? So I'll quickly just kind of show how to find our certificate programs on our website. So if you go to our online website and then go to continuing education and then professional development, and then go from there, you hit certificate programs. Scroll down, and here we have our advanced Facebook digital marketing certificate, as well as the Facebook digital marketing certificate. And from there, you would just click on it and then come down to where you would be able to learn more about the course listings and everything, and then be able to click here and you could register today. So we thank everyone for coming out. Thank you, Nina and Victor, for participating in our webinar. And then make sure to all the participants, if you have any questions, please reach out to us at answers@outreach.lsu.edu. And we are happy to help you in any way, any questions you have, and help you get enrolled in our program. Thank you, everyone. Have a great afternoon.